Hello.
How are you, horse?
All right now, and you?
Not too bad. I'm on audio, not feeling the best there this morning. So Michael's just here. You're in the
Morning,
yard, are you?
Okay.
morning, guys.
I
I
am, yeah, yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
I don't know why, but it's in my diary for 10 o'clock South African time. I don't, and it's the second time now that I've had this discrepancy between England and South Africa. So,
No worries. No, Steve has only just joined, so it's
okay. Hello,
he's
Stephen. Good to meet you.
And you, Tony, or
that's
remind me again.
Michael.
Michael. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, yeah. All good. All
Your bit
good.
business is good, is it?
Yeah, we're busy at the moment. We have a lot of stuff on. Just Monday mornings are always busy as well, and I kind of had somebody came into me there, so that's why I was going to be a bit late. But anyway, we're here now.
We're here now. Yeah, go. Well, look, the floor is yours, Michael. Uh, I'll let you lead the show here.
All right. So, Stephen, I believe you've been introduced to our pyrolysis recycling technology. You have some
Yes, sir.
awareness of it?
I have indeed. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, look, it is. Anyone in pyrolysis will know how impressive it is. If you've ever been involved in pyrolysis and how it works and how complex it is and what the results are, when you see what my team in the factory have put together, it's almost miraculous. So
Yeah.
we're very excited about it. We now know that we have what we believe is, if not the most advanced, definitely among the most advanced pyrolysis technology. The yields that we get are just off the charts. The quality of product we get, its calorific value, its flash points, the quality of product is just really fantastic. Better than anything that anyone in South Africa is doing in this field, and that I would assume that would go for the rest of the world. So we've got a real opportunity to do something really good with this, especially as a funding mechanism for One Small Town community development, but at the same time for investors and potential funding partners who want to enter this arena with us and set up factories in their country. And that's the stage that we're at right now. So we've gone through the prototype. We're not funding any prototypes. We've done that. Our machines are working, they're running, and now it's to spread it. And so we open to discussions with anyone anywhere who is interested in taking this bull by the horns and saying, I'll set up a factory in my country. We provide the technology, you provide your local knowledge and funding to set it up. And we'll build the machines here in South Africa. We either send them in parts and assemble it there, or we assemble it here and send it fully assembled, which is probably option number one. And set up a factory depending on the needs of the pyrolysis or the recycling requirements in that specific country or area. So obviously we've looked at countries like the USA because we know the USA very well. I've been working there for 15 years, and we understand the requirements in the USA. We also understand the huge tire problem there. The tire dumping problem is insane. So that's where we are. And so anyone who wants to join us, and if you want to do that in Ireland, I'd be very happy to discuss that and see how we can take this forward.
Okay, yeah. No, I like the process and everything else. It looks really good. It's I suppose like everything else, it's what you look to the in and then the out. So what's the cost of the machine? What's the process cost to do? And then where's the out for the investor? That's I suppose basically what we need to know,
Yeah. So we've got various ways for investors to participate. If you are an investor that wants in and invest, and then if you want an exit strategy, that's fine. We can do that. We can reach an agreement on an exit strategy, or you can fund it and remain a partner and benefit from the ongoing profits into the future. So all those doors are
Okay.
all open. Yeah. So
And
we want that. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on. No, you go on.
I trust you realize now, you may be aware, if not, let me highlight this, that our process is a continuous flow process pyrolysis, and there are very few real, true continuous flow pyrolysis machines in the world. And where we really, where we have the absolute edge on anybody else is we built our machine small so that it's manageable, scalable. We don't want to build a big, huge pyrolysis factory where you dump, 100 tons of tires into it, and then it burns for a week, and then you have to close it down, open it up, empty everything out. Ours machine is small. You can put it together. You can ship them anywhere in the world. You can set it up in no time. And then you just determine how many machines do you need. Each machine processes about 6 tons of tires a day in a 24-hour cycle. 6 tons. So when you have 10 machines, you're doing 1,800 tons a month. That's really
Yeah.
a significant impact on recycling and cleaning up the environment. And we're just talking about rubber and tires. The same is applicable for plastic. But
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the moment, we have piloted the first machine on rubber and tires. So that's what we know works. The next phase will be now, we're going to do the same trials with plastic and fine tune it for plastic. So there are 2 machines running separately, one for rubber and one for plastic. So in Ireland, for example, I don't know and this is where the local partner would have to come in. The local partner would have to do the research, the background, and the costings for themselves. We'll give you all the costings from our side, but you would have to do the fine tuning, the business plan for your specific locality with your local knowledge,
Okay.
rather than us guessing from here. That's not realistic. So, if
Okay.
you're serious and you want to take this further, we can sign an NDA and we can start sharing all the details with you, and see where we go. If we can pull this off, I believe we can put together a plant with 10 machines, 10 machines with probably about $5 million. That maybe less. That's building the machines and the shredding. So we also have the shredding device that actually shreds the tires to give you the rubber. So that it comes as a package. So
So you're saying that each machine, Michael, costs roughly $500,000. Is that correct?
around there, yeah. So that's at this
Okay.
stage. Yeah. Look, if you
Yeah.
look at the market, you will see anything close to our machine will cost you about $8 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the market is for. You might get some crappy, bad quality pyrolysis technology for 4 million or 5 million. When we build them, we want to make this thing work. We want to make it work for our community development initiative. That's why we developed it ourselves with our ingenious designers and engineers. And we have something very unique, and we don't want this to go to waste. We want this to go to work. So that's why we're not trying to sell these machines. So that's how we go into a partnership, because the IP stays with us, and we hold the IP. The funder funds it and can be a 50% partner in the business. So we're happy to give away 50% of the business if the funding partner sets everything up. We bring the technology and the know-how, the skills, the training, set up the team to operate it. The funder does the rest of the stuff, and I think it will be a very happy marriage.
Okay. And I suppose in Ireland, I'm just looking from the Irish side. What's the downfalls with regards to your planning permission by way of is there any issues with the machine and what it produces and then what it lets into the atmosphere?
Yeah, at this stage, we claim that ours it's virtually zero emissions. The one thing you can argue is some people said, well, it generates heat. Well, the heat that it generates is insignificant. You can't even feel it when you stand next to the machine. So,
Okay.
are you
But
still there, Tony? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I lost you for a second as well.
Okay.
There's no emissions from it or anything else, Michael, is there?
There are some emissions, but the emissions are gas, and we capture the gas and then bottle the
Yeah.
gas and use the gas. So
Okay.
pretty much
Okay.
everything that comes out of that process, which is pyrolysis oil, which is used in and pyrolysis oil and then also bitumen, carbon black. Carbon black is obviously a very important product. It's used in so many high-tech applications, including making of tires. So
Okay.
literally, we recycling carbon black to go back into the tires, and it's used in the paint industry. It's used in the pipe industry. It's used in the print ink industry, in many different industries that carbon black is used. So that is a sought after product. Then obviously the steel that comes out of the tires, that's a huge byproduct. About 30%, especially the large tires, 30% of the tires
Mhm.
is steel. So by weight. So
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it all depends on what kind of tires you have. Um, so all these products are recycled, repackaged, and sold. And so it's oil, diesel, and other fuels that we can choose whatever fuel you want to make, but we obviously go where the biggest market is, and that's burner fuel. Burner fuel is what big factories and
Hmm.
industries use. That's the big oil everybody wants. That's our main focus. Um, and then farmers also use burner fuel, obviously, so it's big for the farming industry. We can really help farmers by providing them with cheaper fuel. And then there's the other products like gas as well.
Okay. And obviously, Michael, is profitable. You've tested the market with what you're doing down there, I say. Well, have you?
Uh, Stephen, it is so profitable.
Mm.
When we were doing, we had to tone down the profits because when we were putting out the prospectus,
Yeah.
my partner Llewellyn is a senior guy. He used to be the head of new projects for Anglo American. I don't know if you know Anglo American company, the biggest mining company in the world for many years.
Okay.
Anglo American it's De Beer is an Anglo American. So and Llewellyn used to head up their new projects and the new business
Yeah.
development.
Yeah.
And he kept telling us in our meetings that he's got to tone down the profits and the return on investment because if he presents it the way that the numbers come out, people think that you're smoking something because it just looks too good. So it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
profitable. It's really
Okay.
profitable.
Well, I suppose then let's take it the next step. If you send me the NDA, I will sign it, send it back, and let's then get into the next process of I look at it and see. Of course, we have, as Tony will tell you, we've a lot of industrial sites, so we can place this anywhere we wish. So that's a start.
Yeah.
Look. Send me the NDA today. I'll sign it and I'll get it back to you as soon as possible, and then we'll take it next step from there.
Fantastic. That's great. This is a good start, Stephen. I'm excited. Let's hope it leads to something good. May I recommend, in the meantime, that you look into the legislation in Ireland, what permits and licenses you need to, and there are various stages, just in case you're not aware of it. So it depends what country you live in. In America, you don't need a permit to store tires. You can,
Yep.
I guess but in Ireland, like in South Africa, you need first of all a permit to store tires, then a
Yep.
permit to shred tires, then a permit to do the pyrolysis, and then a
It's
permit
much.
to sell the fuel, to sell the oil. Uh, so there's like four
It's
permits
it's
involved.
much the same here, Michael. The issues here are quite similar to what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
But there's always a huge amount of tires that the tire people will charge you when you take your tires from your car. They'll charge you for the old tires to get to dispose of them. So look, yeah, it's all much the same. But I'll check all
yeah,
that out in the meantime.
yeah.
Okay.
Once you've got, well, look, once you have the permits, This
Yeah.
is literally this is a very exciting process once you have the permits in place, and we can provide you with the emissions report as well. I think we just had that done recently,
Uh-huh.
or it's in the process of getting done. One of our first customers, because we've just started to sell the fuel now to the first one or two customers, and they've also done a test on the emissions when they burn the fuel. What are the emissions from that?
Mhm.
Is it safe to use in the food industry as opposed to non-food industries and so forth? So
Okay.
we'll have some good reports for you as well to get your licenses for your whatever, yeah, your permits.
No problem. Yeah, no, I understand. It's your local authority that you have to get the planning permission from, and they're going to look for all this. So that's fine. There's no problem.
Well,
Okay.
the good thing is that you know all that stuff in Ireland. You've got factories and industrial sites, so you're already familiar with all those things. So that's
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
you're several steps ahead of somebody that's coming new into this
yeah,
conversation.
yeah. No
That's
problem at
fantastic.
all. Okay.
Stephen, thank you so much for your time.
No
I'll
problem.
forward the NDA. Tony can share
My
your email with me, and we can start
my
communicating via
yeah,
email.
my email address is Stephen, Stephen.
No, I'll send. So yeah, I'll send it to him, Stephen.
Well, yeah, okay, Tony, that's grand. All right.
Great.
Okay,
Thanks,
well,
Tony.
sure. Let's leave it like that then for the moment, and we'll take it from there. Okay.
Good
Th-
man. Thanks,
Thanks,
Stephen.
Stephen.
Okay,
Great.
guys. God
Good
bless.
to
Take
meet you.
Bye
care.
Talk
now.
soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay.
Are you there, Michael? Are you gone?